Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to go ahead and break down paycheck number 2 for February of 2020. And then that will be followed by my cash envelope stuffing and my digital transfers, which you don't really get to see. You just see me break them down. Anyways, if that's your jam, stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, and I am back. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my fixed expenses as always. And let's start with rent. And rent gets $3.59. Now, for those of you that haven't joined us in a while, yes, my rent has gone up, and that is because now I am saving for the rent from San Antonio and not for the rent here in Los Angeles. Anyways, electric gets $37. And again, electric and water were things that I didn't pay for before, but now I am paying at this new place. Then water gets $15. Car insurance, we still don't know what this is going to go up to just because we are switching next week. Like on Friday, since we travel on March 1st, we're switching to a Texas insurance. So still unsure what this is, but I'm going to keep it at the 96 monthly, 48 biweekly, and maybe have to add a few dollars when it's due. T-Mobile, this gets $136. Then IRS gets $54. Okay, so Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is staying at 36 monthly, so 18 biweekly. Subscriptions get $0 because they got completely paid out from paycheck number 1. Car gas gets $40. Groceries and house get $40 as well. Pets gets $40 as well. Spending fund gets $50. Doctor meds, I actually changed to $60 a month and $30 every 2 weeks. And I'm going to keep it like this for now. But I did find out that since we're leaving Los Angeles, my deductible will no longer be waived. Since I tend to go to, they're UCLA medical centers, but they're through our union, through the Screen Actors Guild or through the Producers Guild or Motion Pictures Guild, we get our deductibles waived, which is $250. Well, at least for our plan. My husband and I are on plan 1, and they cover 90% and we cover 10%. And then we have a $250 deductible and then $25 copay. So here in Los Angeles, they waive that $250 deductible and we just have to do the copays and pay our 10%. When we move to Texas in San Antonio, we have to pay that deductible. It's no longer waived. So our first visit anywhere will pay $250 out of pocket, and then it'll be 90% them, 10% us, plus our $25 copay. So, yeah, something like that. Okay, so Debt Snowball. Debt Snowball is getting $50, but stay tuned for the cash envelope stuffing because this is going to get a little bit more than that, but this is what I allocate to it monthly, at least during this month. And then this one is new. This is Aiden's daycare, and he started daycare yesterday, and it's been going really well. Apparently he really enjoys it and didn't cry, was ready for my mom and my sister to leave. My younger sister didn't, not his mom. And he just kept waving at them and blowing them kisses, and he was like, okay, like go now. So anyways, this starts, and my part going forward will be $196 monthly. So I am allocating $98 every 2 weeks. Okay, and the total for this, I believe, and correct my math if I'm wrong, is $919. So these are my fixed expenses. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my sinking funds. Now, as you know, these are all digital transfers. So these transfer to, so I actually should write it down here. That's transfer to Ally. But their percentage of how much you get for keeping it in their savings, it went down from like 2% to like 1.6 or something like that. So I may transfer my money out from here and take it to the Clio app, because Clio gives you 2%. And I've been using Clio on and off for a couple of months because I've been trying to figure the app out. And I think it's a really cool app. I also have the Capital app, which I like totally swear by if you want to save money and like set things up and forget them and have it just go into your savings. I've been able to save a lot of money that way. So I'm going to look into Clio or even Capital to see if Capital has anything where you gain interest for keeping your money there in like in their savings kind of thing, because it's not a savings. At least I don't think. I haven't really looked that far into it. I've more done the saving for something part, and then transferred the money out. So yeah, I have to figure something else out for this, because I am going to be housing my sinking funds there. I do love though that they just now got the different envelope types, the digital envelopes. So that's really cool. But I don't like that I'm not gaining the percentage that I used to. Anywho, moving on. So car maintenance gets $25. IMDb Pro gets nothing because it was paid out with paycheck number 1. SAG dues get $40. Health insurance gets $29. And then emergency pet fund gets $40. Okay, so the total for this should be $134, which would make my grand total $1053. So $1053 is my total. So that is my sinking funds, paycheck number 2. These were already transferred today digitally to my Ally account. And then you will be seeing me stuff my envelopes for this. I will see you guys in a bit. Hi guys, and I am back. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my change jar and fill it up with what I accumulated these past 2 weeks. It wasn't a lot. I didn't get a lot of change back, so. But it's adding to it. So there we go. So yeah, so that is it for my change jar. Maybe it was probably like $50, $75 that I added to this, but it's on its way. As you can see, there's still about that much to fill up. So we'll see how much this is in the end. Anyways, let me put this off to the side because it's heavy. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with my envelopes. And I don't have a pen, so let's see, which one do I want to grab? I think I have to change the trackers on some of these, and I haven't. So dodge no good, but what I will do for the ones that don't have trackers yet, I will put it here and add it so that I know how much is in there. So rent gets $3.59. So that is 1, 2, 3, 50, 5, 56, 7, 58, and 59. So that's 1, 2, 3, 55, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It should have its other half. It does. So I have already why am I blanking? So this is completely funded. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. Wait. No, there's something off. Hold on. So I'm doing, okay. Let me do this again. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, and 100. That's 7. That's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, that's better. So it has 718, which is fully funded. Sorry, I'm slightly distracted because it is currently 10 o'clock here, maybe 10:30, and I have to leave my house by 12:30 because I have to go get a coaching session with my acting coach because I have a huge audition tomorrow morning for a pilot. So I was reading the script before I started filming, and now I have to go back to reading the script and then go over my 7 pages of dialogue that I have to go over for tomorrow morning. Yeah, so slightly distracted, but we'll get this done, and I should be done in time, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so this gets, I don't even know what today's date is. Oh, and this pen doesn't write. Great. Then electricity gets 37, and that's 20, 30, oh, that's alive. 5, 36, 37, 20, 35, 36, 37. And this should already have the other half. 20, 40, 50, 60, 5, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. $74. So this is fully funded. Oh, and for those of you who have been asking for a while, the envelopes are finally up. I've uploaded them this past weekend. So go check out the new selection, and I will put the link in the description box below. So water gets 15, so that's 10 and 15. And that should have the other part of it. Yes, it does. So this is fully funded. That's 10, 25, 30. Now for electricity and water, this is me just guesstimating. I'm not sure that that's what it's gonna be because we haven't lived there yet. So based off of, you know, the averages that I saw online for what someone would pay in that state and in that city. So they may change, they may fluctuate. Okay, then insurance gets 48. So that's 20, 45, 46, 47, 48. 20, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay. Then T-Mobile gets 68. 20, 40, 50. 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68. 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68. Then IRS gets 27. $25, $26, $27. Spectrum, or this is actually just going to be Wi-Fi from now on, or Grande, I guess. This is getting 18. Actually, no. I had put 17 because the other one is 67 and they run it up to 8. Yeah, something like that. So I'm just going to take out 17 and then I'll add $1. So 10, 15, 16, 17. 10, 15, 16, 17. It's really hard trying to maintain bills from here, but also bills that are coming from over there that I don't have to pay yet, but I will. So it's confusing me slightly. So we're putting 17 in here. I like how I always say like we, like you guys are doing this with me, but you kind of are, I guess. So subscriptions gets nothing because it's already been paid out with the paycheck number 1. Oh, I always forget to do this now. Gas, spending fund, and groceries and house, and I'm debating about pets, but I'm pulling out the $1 bills. So those are one. So I'm going to put these off to the side. I'll count them at the end. So this has $10 left, and gas is getting $40. So that's 20 and 40, 20, 40. So now it has 50 again. Okay, then groceries and house gets 40. But before I do that, let me see if I have any ones in here. No ones, and it wasn't tapped into that much. So it's getting $40. So that's 20 and 40. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. So 110 in this one, which will come in handy since we're gonna be driving for about, what, 1,500 miles? No, more like 13 and a half. Pets, I don't know. I feel weird about taking money from them. And they don't have any to give anyway. So they have $30 left. They definitely got groomed and they got more food. So this fund has been depleted a little bit. They also got babysat. So $30, and then they get 40. 20 and 40. But they will have to get more dry food because they got wet food and treats, but their dry food is starting to get towards the end. So they'll replace it with this. 20, 40, 60, 70. $70. spending fund. Let's see if it has any dollars. It definitely does. I'll count them at the end. So it has 5 bucks left. The spending fund gets $50. That's 20, 40, and 50. 20, 40, and 50, and 5. I have $55 in my spending fund. Medical and med copays get $30. 20 and 30. 20, 30. Okay, so that's 20. That's being added to this. So now this has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it has 104, but I went and saw my therapist yesterday, so I have to take $25 from here and put it on into my debit account. Sometimes if I pay cash and I can't get a physical receipt, I'll put it on my debit card and then I'll just pay myself back because I want to keep track of what I'm spending. So that's the case with my therapist, and that'll probably be the case with my other doctor on Monday. And then I have several doctor's visits. Since we're leaving, we're like trying to see all of our doctors. So I have a doctor's appointment on Friday, a doctor's appointment on Saturday, a doctor's appointment on Monday, and then another one again on Tuesday. So yes. So much did I say? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 104. Then debt snowball. Oh, I just realized I don't have an envelope for Aiden's daycare. Okay, let's do debt snowball and then I'll get an envelope for Aiden. So debt snowball gets $50. 50 smackaroos. I need to replace some of these envelopes. I've had these for like, I want to say almost a year. Okay, so that gets 50. Okay, and I'm back with an envelope for Aiden's daycare. I'm gonna go ahead and, so I'm gonna do this right here because I like the saying on the other side. So that's a little crooked, I'll fix it later, but just for now, so that doesn't look the cutest, I'll have to fix it. I'll probably just do another one of these, but for now, it'll work. It'll work. So his envelope gets $98. So that's 50, so 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 96, 97, 98. So that's 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 96, 97, 98. So $98 goes into his account. And I'll have to add a tracker for him. Okay, so Aiden's is done. So now before I move on to why this is left over, I'm gonna show you this, which is my dollar challenge. And let's see how much money I ended up pulling out from the last 2 weeks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $11. So had a better week with ones, I guess. And now we're gonna add it to this. So this was, before I forget, actually, let me write it down. $11. So now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. It bugs me when they're folded like that, and then I can't really do much about it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. $28 is what I have in this challenge. I don't know that having it in an envelope is gonna be something that is doable, but for now I'm keeping it here and it might just have to start going in a jar. Okay, so that is it for the dollar challenge. these are my fixed expenses. Now, I did make more money this month, or this paycheck period. I made $835 at the studio, and then I made $380 on my side hustles. So that gave me a total of, so 380 plus 835, 1215. And I budgeted $1053 for everything that I needed to pay. So that means that I had $162 extra. So since the whole purpose of this is paying off my debt, I'm going to add most of it to my debt snowball. But because like I mentioned before, I do have to do a deductible if I do see a doctor in Texas, which at some point I will. I tend to get sick a lot. I have really bad allergies, and, so I tend to go see the doctor a few times a year, more probably than like, I don't know, my husband goes a lot less than I do. So I was thinking of doing $100 to Death Snowball and then $62 to that fund so that I can have that deductible ready. Or I can still keep 100 for Death Snowball, that's done. Or I can split this because it's $62. So I could do $31 to that medical stuff and then $31 to like a fund for like a miscellaneous fund. So $100 Death Snowball. Let's actually just put that in there now so I don't forget. So let's do $100 into Death Snowball. So now that makes my Death Snowball $150. Okay. I was thinking of just doing a miscellaneous envelope for anytime I have anything over. Most of it will go to Death Snowball, and then part of it will go into the miscellaneous envelope to cover any overages from things that pop up. Like I don't know what my water bill is going to be. I'm estimating. I don't know what electricity bill is going to be. I'm estimating. I don't know what my insurance is going to be once I change it to Texas insurance. I'm estimating of what it's going to be. So maybe have an envelope to cover miscellaneous things like that. Not to like, add to my spending fund because I've spent my $50. Nothing like that. But it'll be to cover like bills like that. Like let's say Aiden's daycare. I am setting aside $196 a month for him. What if, it happens to be $200 instead of $186 and I didn't budget for that. So that's what I'm thinking of doing with this money. It's supposed to like, let me divide it into like the doctor medical envelope and then part of it into Aiden's daycare or, into insurance. Maybe just do like a miscellaneous envelope that can cover the gamut and that it'll solely be to cover any bill overages since I don't know what I'm paying quite yet. I think that's a good idea because then that gives me $62 into that fund and it can go into any one of those bill funds. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below because I definitely made a little bit more money than I anticipated this month, and I actually still have more money coming in tomorrow or the day after. So I could just add that money into this. It's just that money sometimes gets to me so late in the month that if I wait for it, then I won't have time to do this breakdown. But I can give you guys that update in my breakdown for paycheck number 1 of March. So I'm going off on a tangent now, but that's what I'm thinking for this. So I'm gonna put it in an envelope like that for now, but I would like to get your thoughts on it. And for those of you wondering about my IRS debt and my car payment, I had a little something come up that's good and will help with those things. And my car, again, I'm not like super duper duper worried. I'm going to start putting money for it, just maybe not the total that I do monthly, just so that I have something to give to my mother-in-law, when it comes time to start paying that again. So, yeah, comment below and let me know what you guys think. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, and I am back. So there you have it, folks. That was my paycheck number 2 breakdown for February of 2020 and my cash envelope stuffing and then my digital transfers. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I was approached or reached out to by the Conscious Wallet. Now, I think I've seen a few other people review this already, a few budgeters out there that have reviewed this. I will admit that I haven't looked at their reviews, and one was because I hadn't known about this wallet until they reached out to me, and 2, once they had reached out to me, I didn't want to look at the reviews because I didn't want it to sort of like, get into my brain and then sort of be swayed by that in some way. So what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna do a little unboxing for you guys right now. Let me actually do that, and then I'll talk about what I'm gonna do. So they sent it to me like this, really pretty. And this might get edited out because, I mean, you don't really need to see me taking off the plastic, although some people like that. ASMR. Then it has this pretty ribbon. Nice presentation. I like the, the dark green ribbon against the white and the gold lettering. So that's really pretty. I really like the presentation. Presentation can sometimes be everything. I mean, like Jeffree Star's new Bloodlust palette, that royal purple and the velvet and stuff. Like, gosh, I wish I knew how to apply makeup on my face because I would so be all over his products. Like, I love all of his stuff. So yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I really like it. It's like, I really like how like it's presented, guys. Oh my gosh, it looks really awesome. Oh, this is a big wallet. You're getting my like honest like feedback right off the bat. This is actually really, really big. So I don't know if it's more like meant to be like a kind of like a planner, like because it's a planner size, a small planner sizes. I mean, it still has the wristlet thing like my wallet does, but my wallet is probably like half of this. So for comparison, like one of my cash envelopes that I have is like that. So maybe a little bit more than half the size of this, but this fits perfectly into my wallet. This is how big this is, just for reference. So it might be a bit cumbersome to carry on a day-to-day basis, unless you're not carrying a bag or anything else, and you can just carry this just as your bag, just kind of like a, oh my gosh, why am I forgetting? Like the ones without the clutches. I always have like brain farts when I'm like filming this stuff. I don't know why. It's like my brain just goes like, and like nothing. Anyways, so it's big. So we'll see how that works. But I like that it has a wristlet. And I do like a big purse wallet thing just because I do tend to throw everything in whatever I'm carrying for the day. Like I live out of my bags and then I usually have a very hard time finding things. But that's a different story for another day. And then it also has the Conscious wallet here. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. So it has that. So now, and it feels durable. It feels like I can spill some shit on this. Oops, sorry. I try not to curse on this channel just because I do have a potty mouth in like my day-to-day life. But I really try really, really hard, guys. I'm trying to be a lady. Anyway, so it feels and looks durable. Like you could spill some things on here. It can fall down and it'll survive. So let me go ahead and open it. Sounds so good. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm very entertained by this. Okay. Yeah, so see, it does kind of remind me of a planner. So it says wallet, and I told him I was gonna give like my honest feedback, but it really reminds me of like a planner, like, those, oh my gosh, Kate, oh, I'm forgetting her name. Kate Spade. The Kate Spade planners, that people use, kind of reminds me of that size. But so it has a little pocket right here on the side, and it has a little loop for the pen. And you guys might not be interested in this because you might have seen this before, but I'm still going to do it just because this is my first time seeing it myself. So I like this because I do like to carry pens with me. The one thing about my wallet is that it doesn't have that. So I just kind of have to throw it in the middle of one of the compartments and then it makes it really bulky. So I don't really care for that. And then here in the little wallet thingy in the front, guys. Okay, hold on. So right here in this little like wallet compartment thing is like the little two clear like card holders or ID or whatever you carry. And then it has another compartment in here for cards, credit cards and stuff. And then it has the middle compartment for the change right here. Okay, and then behind that, let's see. Okay, so this is where the envelopes are. Now, technically, you would think that I would be a smarty pants and I wouldn't really be like pushing this because I sell envelopes and then these are envelopes that go in this wallet. But because I want you guys to be aware of stuff that's out there and what you guys could use, because not everybody is going to want to use one of these cash envelopes. They want maybe something that's going to last a little bit longer. Now, to be fair, mine, the ones that I don't use on a daily basis, have lasted a year, if not a little bit more. The ones that I use on a daily basis that are in my wallet, like my spending fund, my gas fund, my groceries, those I've had to change actually just recently. So they've lasted for a minute. But anyways, back to the review at hand. So yeah, I probably should not be promoting this, but I want you guys to have the facts. I want you guys to have some options, just so that you know that I'm not just trying to push my own, my own stuff on you. Like, I mean, but I will. If you let me, I will. Just kidding. But I kind of will. Like, I mean, I'll at least talk about it like I did right now. Okay. Cash wallet, I guess. So they're cute little designs, and these. So the one thing I will say about this, so like my cash envelopes, they just go in my purse, kind of just like that. These you can actually put in these little loop thingies because it is a planner basically, right? So, and it has one more compartment back here. So it has two compartments for credit cards and stuff, and then the zipper thingy, and then the little 2 compartments in the front, and then this little compartment over here. So I mean, it's got like some stuff in there, like some room for sure. So now it comes with these 12 envelopes. So see, like there's your food one, groceries, I guess. Is that like, are they promoting Target? Like the Up brand? I don't know. Looks like it. Okay. And they have like, I guess, gym, like entertainment, I assume, or going out and drinking, car, public transportation, house, home stuff, pets and stuff like that, clothing and shoes. This is like a bikini and like a tent. I'm assuming like getaways or like vacations. And then this is like money for like healthcare. And this is for like music, entertainment, stuff like that. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It has 12 envelopes that you can put in the wallet. And then you have these so that you could just put whatever the name on stuff. And it has budget sheets. I'm so putting myself out of business. But anyways, so it's a tracker, kind of like mine. Yeah, it's pretty much like mine, except like I made mine. And this one is already made for you. And it's double-sided. So it's like this and like this. And I guess you just put it on inside the envelope. Mine goes behind the envelopes. But yeah, so I mean, it's pretty thought out. I really like that idea. I don't know that I'm going to love having something this big. And I mean, I would have to use my big bags in order to carry this around with me. Now, also, it's a lot of envelopes. And I only carry 3 envelopes with me, which is my groceries, my groceries and house stuff, my spending fund, and my gas. So these are a lot of envelopes that I would be carrying a lot of cash on me if I did use them. But you don't always have to carry all of them. You can leave some at home like I do with my regular envelopes. So that's basically it for the Conscious wallet. I dig it. So far what I've seen, I dig it. If I were just starting, myself, and I hadn't like figured out how to make my own cash envelopes or ordered them. I think my original cash envelopes, I ordered them from Amazon, and they were like really cool, but they were paper, so they were kaputs pretty quickly. So had I known about this when I was starting my journey, I probably would have gotten this. I'm going to link all of the information below for it at the bottom, like their links and stuff, and their prices, because I didn't check the price before I started filming this. I know I should have. I'm terrible. But I will link that below, all of the information, all of the prices and stuff like that, so that if you guys want to check it out, you can. So what I'm going to do actually, because I really want to give it a proper try, is that that I sometimes do my what I spent this week vlogs. And so I'm going to do that soon, probably not before March, because as y'all know, I'm moving. We're actually leaving on March 1st, Sunday, March 1st, early morning. And then I think our first stop is like Lordsburg. Should I be saying this information? Probably not. Anyway, not Lordsburg. We're not stopping in Lordsburg. So we're going to be stopping somewhere along the way and then doing the rest of the drive on Monday to San Antonio. So it'll have to be after that. But I'm going to be doing a what I spent this week using this wallet for like a full week and see how it works, and if it's, if it's too much work carrying it around or whatnot, whatever it is. So that is the plan. But I did want to do a little mini unboxing and then just sort of getting my first reaction of the wallet. So yeah, anyways, that is it. As always, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so now and then ring my bell so that you can stay up to date with everything I have coming up. And then please like and comment. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.